welcome back to some more Mindusty. So what has been done since the last time? I probably did something here off camera, like build a third of these and get production stabilized. Knowing me, that's probably what I did. I also signed some polys onto core duties because there was not enough income. And I'm not really going to be here. We have plenty of surge alloy. Production. Yeah, no, I mean production. Very tempting to, further overclock them. Would that be a good idea? Would that be a fun idea? That's the real question. Yes, time to think about further expansion. Now, I did a little off-camera, resource sinking. And I got the dragon claws, which now I look at it, needs phase fabric, which I'm not producing, and nanometal, which I am producing. With 3 structures, it just doesn't really make much. Nanometal's the new surge, really. Speaking of which, it needs surge to make, so, yeah. Damn expensive stuff. In fact, we're making as little as... Oh, that's not good. Apparently we're just not making any. Which is not right. We're not making surge because the drone is... Surge is slow. Surge is slow because we're low on titanium. And titanium is slow because we're out of titanium. I would never have guessed. Really? Yes, I might be weird for using the Mega. But it's the bullshit. It's that kind of bullshit that makes me happy. Ow. Nearby Euphoria, or titanium. I got it eventually. Just don't think too hard about how long eventually is. Yeah, that's not great. I have some of the core I can supplement with. No. I don't need copper, but okay. Alright, that's looking a bit better. These are all at least running for now. Yeah, no, these are expensive, so we would want to use phase, and we don't have a good phase synthesis facility. I mean, 85 should probably work. Yeah, there's a good amount of thorium over here. Like down here, maybe? On the lead patch? Also, I really don't know, I really can't tell you why, but just now my brain was like, oh, and then we were gonna go push nuclear production complex. I'm just sitting here like, the fuck is that? What? No. It's not unlocked. I'm 2 steps ahead of myself, oh yeah. Can I really not? That's like air blast sized, actually. Slightly more than air blast. I could just wait for nuclear production complex, but that sounds dumb. And I'm very wealthy, so who cares? I could make phase, although I was looking at the research tree. I realized there's some post-foreshadow content, and if you know anything about the foreshadow, it's that it's bloody powerful. And it does take Surge, but Surge is kind of cheap. Also, there's the Sprint Shock, which also does. If I'm mistaken, there's like a. But yeah, I was looking at the Comet Obium. I have not seen, but I was looking into it, and it seems, how should I put this, incredibly broken in some testing, and I really want to look into making it. Also, there's the Omen, which did worse, but it effectively takes the same as the Dragon's Claws. Also, its effects are magnificent, so I'll try to show them to you guys eventually. This stuff is expensive, although, pneumatic drills would be good. Do we go to sand from here? Because I could easily do this. You know what, we'll just call it future-proofed. Good. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Out of the way. Do something like that. Out of my way, part 2. I guess I just sort of got carried away, oh well. But should I start up some of that classic YouTube, like, dialogue about, like, completely random and off-topic things? I think I should. Because I rarely do it. But I've been watching quite a few videos. People in those videos were doing it. I'm like, hey, you know what? Makes pretty damn good commentary. Right? Like, I like it. I'm gonna try a little. And so now you're gonna have to listen to me talk because you didn't click off, or maybe you did click off. And if you did click off, coward. Anyways, these should just be plenty, honestly. Like something like that, yeah. But recently I got back into Pal World as of like 3 days ago, and that game has just been like consuming all of my time to the point where I actually forgot to record yesterday. Yes, I know, sorry. But at the same time, we all make mistakes. And if you never make mistakes, you're lying. And that, my friend, is a mistake. Can't believe you, man. We believed in you. But you know, I'm just gonna steal it. Or not. But yes, got back into Pal World. Really fun. Highly would recommend. It's kind of funny because I've actually never really played any Pokemon games. Don't know why. Just, I like the cards, the actual video games, I practically didn't even know they existed, somehow. I know. Weird, isn't it? But, why am I not dragging this? I completely forgot that was a feature. I am quite dumb at times. But, whatever. I got really into Pal World, and, it's pretty interesting. I think I even have it booted on my computer right now as we speak. And perhaps I could make some videos sometime. But also, I just went to like one of those really high tier, like the endgame place with the Hexalite stuff, and I don't know the names of the enemies there, not yet, except for Smoke, but that one's easy. That one's just like kind of a super easy to memorize one. But some of the enemies in that region, right? This does not. Do I care? Funny impulse pump, no. 4K is not gonna be enough. Sure hope we have easily replicatable power. No way. We'll build. But, I was in that final area, right? And I managed to catch one of those, I don't know the name. But in like the red foresty areas, it's like a humanoid one. Gray and pink, I think. Managed to catch one of those. For reference, I'm only a level 30. The PAL was a level 55. I literally cannot play a game without sequence breaking it, and I'm in one of those sectors right now. So, you know, and I also had like, that, I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry. You know that fire type, the really strong one? From the volcano region? I also managed to get one of those at like level 15. And that's because I do a thing I like to call a volcano run, where I literally just rush the volcano and try to steal as many eggs as possible. And if you're struggling with the game, I'd highly recommend trying your own volcano run. But it really is as simple as running in there and stealing as many eggs as you possibly can. Because what comes out of an egg is not determined by its size, it's determined by its region. And the volcano has some of the best fire pals in the game, which makes it extremely easy to end up with some really, really strong fire pals that are really good. It has like a 5 kindling, 5 mining, and man, let me tell you, having that at the start and starting at the Red Forest Desolate Church with its like 5 time metal deposit and how it keeps respawning, super duper good start. Cannot recommend that enough. Also, sorry, spoilers for Pal World, but just pretend I didn't, and you know everything about the game. If you're new, volcano run. If you don't care about sequence breaking, that is, do an egg run. Even in that final region, if you have an aquatic pal, you can go there, do an egg run. Egg runs are stupid. They're very good. Also, I was building power this entire time because I'm like, oh, you know, 14,000 is not enough, and then I have 53,000. I think that's enough, you know. Just a feeling this time, but I don't know, man. And I'm gonna make these really cool setups for phase where I do a line. Right? Now this is already gonna take like 40 sand per second. Or no, 20 sand per second. So you know it's pretty expensive, but I really plan to make like 2 of these. Actually, I should have just have the blueprint. Also, I have the hiccups because I ate a lot. Is that good? I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what I should do? No, I'm redesigning this. Wait. Oh, these belts are helpful, though. However, we can be formal about things. So you no reason not to be. Slightly regretting the placements, but who cares? Do this. Just gonna build a few of these. Just ignore what these things tend to do to your power grid, folks. But yeah, Battle World, very fun game, highly recommend. And you also don't need to know anything about Pokemon to enjoy the game, which is nice. Because I sure don't know anything about Pokemon. Believe it or not, that is how Plastinium conveyors work, and it looks pretty weird while doing it, but I'm not arguing with results, you know. That won't work. Actually, no, this would work. Or to make it weird. Watch this. 50-50 ratios. Yep. Perfect. Overclock the belts? I think so. Actually, we'll try without it to begin with. You know, I've been watching Pal World, or playing Pal World. What else did I do? I don't know. Just some average Pal World, and I haven't played it because I used to have it on Game Pass before I moved away from Xbox because, yeah, Game Pass being $20 a month, like, it's better than a Netflix subscription, you know? Sorry, Netflix fans. But at the same time, it's like, bro, Xbox doesn't even have that much good stuff on it. And it has good stuff, but it's not stuff I would go out of my way to, like, play. You know what I mean? But it's been better moving to the Steam community. And I'm happy to now stay with it. My friends I had on Xbox, however, aren't saying the exact same thing. I know, shocking revelation, but apparently, they don't like that I've moved away from the lineup of Xbox, and they're very mad that I'm Steam only. Oh well. Otherwise, another thing I've really gotten into, at least watching so far, although my birthday is coming up in like 6 days as of recording this. August 6th. Make sure to get me some presents. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Maybe the present of actually being able to fucking play this game on tablets. Yeah, no, honestly, I don't care. The fact that I'm able to make videos for people like me who want to see, you know, games like I play, or want to watch, like, at the very minimum, that's already as much as I could ask for from you guys. But you know, money, even though I don't have anywhere for you to give it to me, I wouldn't exactly say no to a free pay, if you know what I mean. However, I've been watching GTFO, and that's been a fun experience, watching. I am thinking of actually getting the game. Before you even say anything, guys, yes, I know how painful GTFO is. I've seen how bad the missions can get. And I'm kind of shit at, FPS as the genre. Why do I want to do it? Who knows? Because clearly I'm not making a good decision. Anyways, that's Phase. And a lot of it, too. Like, I could probably do, like, double this. Actually, I could do, like, double this. Do, like, this. Yeah, I can double it. Why not, right? We don't have the Thorium at the very least. But that's fine, because we now need Phase Fabric. Thank you. I was like, great, now I have to import Phase Fabric, or make it. And I'm like, that would imply that I haven't yet. In which I have, actually, created the Phase Fabric. So I'm gonna try and put a vault there. These things barely use any. Where is my titanium input line? This. I don't want to interrupt it. Yeah, I've been watching GTFO, and honestly, I'm going to probably get the game. Because I used to watch Markiplier play it, and I'm like, hey, this game looks really intense, it looks really fun. I want to give it a whirl. Will I be saying that's a mistake in about a week from now? Yeah, you bet your ass I will. I don't know, it's just something like playing a really intense FPS. Just something about that's just really appealing to me. And I'm not the FPS guy. I never have been. I'm even anti-gun. Sorry to all of my American viewers. You make up the majority of my audience, and I know I shouldn't have said that to you. But I'm just being honest. I don't like, I don't like weaponry. Like, okay, yeah, sure, some weapons are kind of cool. But, like, I don't like the premise of, guns using them outside of hunting. That being said, in video games, I am one of those folks who can make an exception. As you know. I need to do one more trip and then I can build both. But, I don't know. Even though, like, GTFO was, like, the exact opposite game as I would normally play, I don't know, I really want to play it. And if you guys want to watch GTFO, let me know. So that way I can stream, or not, actually I could stream it. I'll be playing it with at least one of my friends, Robotic Gunner. I do believe I have his YouTube channel, my, like, linked on my home part of my channel. I think I should have. I've played a lot of Splatoon with him. I know, still very on genre. But, yeah. Boop. Convenience. Played Splatoon. Apparently I was much better than him. Which kind of irritated him. Understandably so. Anyways, now we got titanium in the air. Did I have to do that? God, I'm way too lazy. Look, we're entering the end game. I can't be expected to do everything, okay? Sometimes I just have to make the game do it for me. Yes, I am that lazy. Drones, your drop-offs have been designated. Is this overkill? Oh, you bet. Haha, funny booster. That should help with... Oh, damn. Okay, never mind. This one doesn't even need it. Don't go there. I saw that. Are you bringing it to the same spot twice? You're supposed to distribute it. This one's full. Where are you? Okay, it took you a second to realize. My god, actual production rates, what? But yeah, also in a slightly embarrassing way, it was only yesterday that I learned that GTFO stands for get the fuck out. Which is very fitting considering some of the combat I've seen in that game. But at the same time, I don't use like the modern lingo. Like, I try to stay away from acronyms. I'm in engineering, it's genuinely hell for me. But yeah. Also, this is way too much sand. The nice thing with plastanium is it forces like full distribution in every part. Should I have picked up the other thing? Oh, you bet I should have. Would I pretend that I didn't just fuck it up because I'm wealthy? What? There's other depots, you guys do realize, right? Oh! Oh! What the fuck are you off to? Hey, over here! Depot. It must just be like their program is trying to figure out where to go. And it suffers. Tar fields, it's fine. Seems they want more titanium, or more thorium. More sand is what they really want. You know what? It all works out in the end. Yoink. So I can do this, and we're good. Yeah, plastinium makes the distribution way cleaner. It's not a perfect split from 10 to 4, but it's good enough. I just kicked my mouse. What are you guys doing? They're like going every single location before the one that wants it. Treated places. Oh, it realized. More drilling. I mean, really, it's just a conveyor speed up, which is good. Actually, I have an idea. Could I use junctions to make that faster? Probably. And like have more unloading points. Probably. I don't know. Could also technically use like a mass driver, but I'd rather not. Because we're already not using enough. Gee, what I could do, right? If I'm to tear down all of this, I could probably do a lot better. Wow. Okay. Do a quick redesign and leave it there, and then we're probably gonna go impact for this video. Yes? Could that have been closer in? I don't care enough. Yeah, if you've never worked with plastanium, try it. They're a little annoying to get used to, but man, do they just do this. Yeah, plastanium is fast. Like, they're genuinely the fastest conveyor in the game. Unfortunately, however, they're also a little bit unruly to work with. As you need to have a drawdown point like that right there doesn't work. Not as well as you would hope it to. And that's one of the annoying things about Surge. They need a lot of leeway. And by Surge, I mean Plastanium. Technically, on Erica, you have Surge. This is once more why I have the Mega. Don't know, it doesn't do anything really for me, but... Hey, you know what? It looks nice. Looks nice while doing it, so it's fine. This should all be clocked. Absolutely. There we go, a little bit more sand utilization. I'm not even sure why some of these aren't moving. I think the distributor's actually locking up. Simply not fast enough. Is it time for Router Gang? Gee, yeah, it sure is. Whoa, okay. Wow, that's like full utilization. Also, that's like an insane amount of sand. Only? I'd say that's a little bit higher. 30, yeah, that's a lot. We're starting to back up a little, boys. Wow. And it's still not fast enough. We're not making enough sand. Welcome to Phase. Keep saying Surge. Got Surge on the mind, although the Comet uses Surge. It's a little unbalanced. Also, the Ripple, yeah, I'm probably not gonna use the Ripple. My, like, favorite weapon. It's fine. There's a replacement. Because I could. Believe it or not, for the exact same reason. I built like 3 times this amount on my phone before I, like, went back on myself and was like, what the fuck am I doing this for? That was like one of the biggest realizations of the entire run. I don't fucking know. Whoa. Mega. Impact. I want nuclear production, but nuclear production is locked behind Fungal Pass. And if I'm not mistaken, Fungal Pass is a very easy invasion sector. Is it worth launching to? I mean, oh my god, that's a full core. But screw it. Sure it is.